I was dying to get back to watercolor with this painting. I was doing a rendition of one of my mom's Rhododendron, and this watercolor is an exercise in a very, very limited palette. I painted about 99% of the painting just with three colors, and basically the three primaries: alizarin crimson and ultramarine blue, and a little bit of permanent yellow or whatever yellow you have. The other 2% or whatever it was, 1% was some white gouache that I used just on some of the stamens, and also some quinacridone red, which gives a little bit of the oomph to some of the red areas. You can see in the first part of the painting that I was blocking in background with real loose watery washes, and very early on I was trying to just claim those shadows and make them bold and give the flowers some dimension. Also in the second page you can see where I was starting to just lay in the deep areas of the blossoms with that bluey reddy lavender mixture, and up towards the top of the blossoms I tried to make them warmer, more pink, even bleeding in a little bit of my yellow. I was also in the middle stages here trying to add some greens. I made the greens just with ultramarine and my yellow, and also to just pick out some darks that are in the deep part of the flower. They really give you some punch. A lot of floral watercolors don't have enough darks, in my opinion, and I just love what happens to one of my watercolors when I really make the highlighted areas just come out and pop with the contrasting darks. Towards the end, you can see I was putting in some of the unbloomed buds in there that kind of give some interest to the cluster of blooms. I used basically alizarin with a little bit of ultramarine blue and some of that quinacridone red. Also at this late stage I was trying to scrub out some blight areas with a stiff bristle brush, or maybe just a nice stiff sable or nylon, just with clean water, just scrubbing out some of those slashy lines that, I don't know, give you a little bit of crispness in the details. Also on the second to last photo, towards the end, you can see where I softened that transition, those edges between the petals and the background. I just scrubbed them out and scrubbed them out and softened those lines so that they would not be distractingly crisp. I tried to keep the sharp edges mostly for just the center areas. And in the end, you can see what I came up with in the end, and I hope it's a nice, lively interpretation of the way the sun strikes a pretty rhododendron bloom. If you want to see the ebook on this little demo, go to lulu.com and type in Susan Kennedy in the search field, and you should be able to see all of my ebooks. There's a couple of them on there. They're just a few dollars, lots of fun. If you want to learn more about my art or my techniques or lessons, look at susankennedy.com. Thanks.